Hi guys, and welcome to i5 Math. Today's video is the last part of our mixed numbers video series. In part 1, we learned about improper fractions, mixed numbers, and how to convert one to the other. In part 2, we learned how to add mixed numbers. Part 3 was all about subtraction, and part 4 was dedicated to multiplying mixed numbers. In this last video of the series, we will cover the division of mixed numbers, so let's get started. Just like with multiplication, the first and most important step when dividing mixed numbers is to convert them into improper fractions and then proceed. As you probably already know, mixed numbers are in fact improper fractions in disguise, and it is quite easy to convert one to the other and vice versa. However, if you need a refresher on this topic, check out our Mixed Numbers Part 1 video. Now, let's do some division together. Our first example is 8 3/4 divided by 3 2/3. In order to find the quotient, we first turn each mixed number into its equivalent improper fraction. For the first number, we take the whole number 8 and multiply by the denominator 4. 8 times 4 equals 32. Then, we take the numerator 3 and add it to the product 32, and we just got 32 plus 3 equals 35. Now, we use the sum as a new numerator over the original denominator of the mixed number. 8 3/4 equals to 35 over 4. Next, we perform the same functions for the second number. We take the whole number 3 and multiply it by the denominator 3. 3 times 3 equals 9. Then, we take the numerator 2 and add it to the product 9 we just got. 2 plus 9 equals 11. Finally, we use the sum as our new numerator over the original denominator. 3 2/3 equals 11 over 3. Now, we can divide these two fractions just like any other fractions. Do you remember how to divide fractions? We do this by multiplying the first fraction by the reciprocal of the second one. If you need a refresher, check out our video about this topic. Here we go. 35 over 4 divided by 11 over 3 equals 35 over 4 times 3 over 11. 35 times 3 equals 105. 4 times 11 equals 44. Our quotient is 105 over 44. However, we can convert this improper fraction back to its equivalent mixed number. Do you remember how to convert an improper fraction to a mixed number? We explained the steps in part 1 of this video series. First, we divide the numerator by the denominator. 105 divided by 44 equals 2, and a remainder of 17. Second, we write 2 as the whole number part. Third, we use the remainder 17 as the new numerator. And finally, we keep the old denominator 44 unchanged. 105 over 44 equals to 2 17 44s. Let's do another example. 12 1/4 divided by 4 3/8. Again, the first thing we need to do is convert each mixed number into its equivalent improper fraction. For 12 1/4, we take the whole number 12 and multiply by the denominator 4. 12 times 4 equals 48. Next, we take 48 and add it to the numerator 1. 48 plus 1 equals 49. We use this sum as our new numerator over the original denominator 4. Thus, 12 1/4 equals to 49 over 4. We also need to convert the second mixed number 4 3/8 into an improper fraction. We take the whole number 4 and multiply it by the denominator 8. 4 times 8 equals 32. Next, we take 32 and add it to the numerator 3. 32 plus 3 equals 35. We write 35 as our new numerator over our original denominator 8, and we get the improper fraction 35 over 8. Therefore, 4 3/8 equals 35 over 8. Next, we divide the two fractions. 49 over 4 divided by 35 over 8 equals 49 over 4 times 8 over 35. Here, we have a choice. We can complete the multiplication of the numerators and the denominators just the way they are. Or we can first simplify them to make it easier to multiply. How can we do that? Well, the denominator 4 of the first fraction is a multiple of the numerator 8 of the second fraction. Therefore, we can divide them both by 4. 4 divided by 4 equals 1, and 8 divided by 4 equals 2. Our fractions are now 49 over 1 and 2 over 35. However, the numerator 49 of the first fraction and the denominator 35 of the second fraction can both be divided by 7. 49 divided by 7 equals 7, and 35 divided by 7 equals 5. As a result of all this simplification, instead of multiplying 49 over 4 times 8 over 35, we now end up multiplying 7 over 1 times 2 over 5. And this is as easy as it gets. In the numerators, we get 7 times 2 equals 14. And in our denominators, we get 1 times 5 equals 5. Our answer, 14 over 5, is an improper fraction, so it must be converted to a mixed number. How do we do this? First, we divide the numerator by the denominator. 14 divided by 5 equals 2, with a remainder of 4. We use the number 2 as our whole number part, and we write the remainder 4 as a new numerator over the same denominator, 5. So our final solution of 12 1/4 divided by 4 3/8 is the mixed number 2 4/5. Here you go. Now you know how to divide mixed numbers. The more you practice, the easier it will be for you to solve problems with mixed numbers. This concludes our mixed numbers video series. We hope that you watched all 5 videos and found them helpful for improving your math skills. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Please subscribe to our channel, like and share our videos, and don't forget to comment. Till next time, high five math.